Good morning to everybody. The summers have officially started, and today, thus I thought to review a fragrance which, through its presentation, through its unique scent profile, raised the temperature of the frag.com when it came to one fragrance, and that fragrance for today is Dior's Fahrenheit. So I have two fragrances from this range. One is Fahrenheit EDT, the much loved by the community, and another one for people who love a little bit of deep, boozy, vanillic fragrances. This is Dior's Fahrenheit, but in the more concentrated version, which is Le Parfum. So let's start the review. So as always, I have already sprayed these two perfumes in two different tester strips. It has already been 2 hours since the dry down, since the fragrance was sprayed. So I will be able to tell you the dry down very nicely. So let me show you the presentation of this bottle first. So this is Dior Fahrenheit EDT. So this fragrance was initially launched in 1988. So to my opinion, this is the historical fragrance, and at that time, imagine somebody launching a fragrance of this profile. As I slowly unfold the profile of this fragrance, you will really understand why it was so much creative at that time, and it is still so much creative to launch such a fragrance. And the perfumer has done a brilliant job here for its unique scent profile. So as you can see from the bottle features an ombre effect over itself. If you see here, it is a little bit darker on the more maroonish side, and this one is a little more, as you can see, as it comes down, it becomes a little bit red, and it also becomes a little bit of orange here. My bottle actually is losing its color because I got this bottle in 2018 and it's already been 5 years, and this bottle is relatively new. I got this in 2021. So let us move on to the volume available of this one. So Dior Fahrenheit EDT, the bottle on my left hand, it is available in 50 ml, 100 ml and 200 ml, and this Fahrenheit Le Parfum, to my knowledge, is available only in 75 ml bottle. So as you can see, both bottles look quite similar, but there is a little slight difference in the size. This one is actually, like, a little bit shorter and a little bit fatter, and this is a little bit long on the longer side. And the caps, if you see, this is a continuous cap. It will open, it will come off like this. So it is a single cap, it clicks and you can hold it, so there's no chance of falling. Nice. So this one is a two-part cap. Okay, so this one opens, the bottom part stays here, the upper part comes off, and you can actually put it back. So what's so special about this fragrance, if you ask me? Many in the frag.com say that this fragrance reminds them of gasoline, but very honestly, this fragrance doesn't remind me of gasoline. So what is like in this fragrance that people are like saying, this is gasoline, this smells like petrol? To my nose, there is a beautiful interplay of many fresh elements, which are mainly some fruits. And if you have ever smelled violet flowers, so that violet flower mixed with some fruits like orange, Sicilian orange, as mentioned in the notes, if you see, or normal orange also, that actually gives that effect, that fizzy effect, that airy effect, that ozonic feeling actually inside a fragrance makes the fragrance appear as if it is, having gasoline, having that petrol. Because as you see, when petrol is a volatile thing, right? So when it will fly, that ozonic thing will come to your nose, and that will make you feel like that, right? So let me spray one and let me show you how the sprayer works. Dior sprayers, mind you, are beautiful. These sprayers are beautiful. Let me show you. Did you see? It's a beautiful big sprayer. So first time it didn't spray so well, so let's put it a second time. From the initial impressions of this fragrance after spraying it, and after 2 to 3 minutes of spraying, what I can get is a flowery, fresh and a little bit of warm type of a feeling, which is coming from some kind of a wood which has been used from here. So if I smell the paper very close to my nose, what I can get actually is a little bit of lavender is there, definitely. There's a little bit of jasmine touch to it. What I can feel, and slightly, in the later parts, what I smell is a little sweet element which is coming from some kind of wood, or maybe, sometimes amber. When used in very very minute quantities, it actually adds to the sweetness for fragrance also. So if I can like say in totality, the Dior Fahrenheit EDT version is quite fresh. It is quite what can I say, subtle. It is also a little bit sweet, not too much sweet that it is not also so much sweet that you can't actually apply it during the summers. You can very well pull this off in the summer, and this is a very good office scent to my nose. So now let me spray Dior Fahrenheit Le Parfum and tell you what is so different about this thing from EDT, and why do people prefer this so much and everything. So let me spray this one now. So I will take one test strip. So as I told you, the cap comes off in two parts, and here just look at the sprayer now. Again, did you just see the huge spray coming out? Just here, just look at this amount of juice. And this bottle is also old, and the sprayer has also become old, but this is the new one. The bomb sprayer, a bomb sprayer, literally a bomb sprayer this one is. Okay. So this fragrance from the very beginning reminds me of one fragrance, and I can actually tell you of one note which actually the initial spray of this reminds me of. Excuse me. So this initial note is actually to my nose either of suede or of leather. Yeah, this fragrance opens with a hint of leather or suede. I don't know which one it is, but it is not that intense leather. It is a little bit of biscuity kind of, suede kind of, like a very little, very subtle touch, and also it has a lot of vanillic elements. As I can sniff from here, yeah, the vanilla is not very sweet. It is, a little bit biscuity vanilla. Yeah, it is a biscuit vanilla, and this fragrance somehow the top of this reminds me of this fragrance. Now many of you may disagree with me, but yeah, this reminds me of this one, which is Bentley for Men. If you have used this fragrance, this is a tester bottle which I got, but this fragrance actually reminds me of Bentley for Men. Sorry, my mic fell down. Fragrance Fahrenheit Le Parfum is actually on the more sweeter side, on the more denser side, on the more licorice side, on the more sweeter side. So this one, in my opinion, is something for the summer, and this, in my opinion, for Indian weather and climatic conditions, this is mostly for the winters. If you are wearing this during summer, this will actually, in my humble opinion, it will choke you, because it is a lot of vanilla and it is a lot of leather or suede, as I said. So these two notes actually don't work very well with me. So if you tell me to choose in between these two, definitely I'm going for the EDT, for going on the safer side, and I've used a lot of it, as you can see. Now for the Le Parfum, will I use it? Yes, definitely I will use it if I'm going to a situation, or if it is quite chilly outside, like in Kolkata or in India in general. We come from a tropical country, so that is why I may not find many situations to wear this. So I will definitely choose the EDT over the Le Parfum any day. But if you are a fan of vanilla, if you are a fan of leather, if you're a fan of suede, if you like the feeling that Bentley for men EDT, not the intense one, so EDT gives you, okay, so you can definitely go for the Le Parfum. So now let me tell you what are the different situations in which you can wear this. So EDT version, you can wear it to office, you can wear it to casual dates, you can also wear it to important meetings. ये बहुत अच्छा fragrance है अगर आपको दफ्तर में कुछ पहनना है तो. So yeah, and this Fahrenheit, which is the Le Parfum one, so you can wear this to office. Definitely you can wear this to office, but keep in mind this fragrance will overpower anybody else's fragrance, because this has a lot to offer. This is the bomb of a fragrance. This one is much subtler, on the more subtle side, but this is bomb. If you just apply 3 sprays of this one, this will project like crazy, and it has a longevity, man. This one on me lasts for about 11 to 12 hours, very honestly, on my shirt and everything. But on the other side, if I'm applying Fahrenheit EDT at around 3 around 3, by 5 it stops projecting, and for the next 5 hours it is there, definitely it is there, but for 6 to 7 hours you will get a good lasting. But definitely you have to reapply if you want that warm fizzy effect. You have to reapply, but this one you don't have to reapply, because this one is really potent. This one is really potent stuff here. So all about the price. So these two are Dior's. So Dior's are actually on the higher side of designer fragrances. You can actually consider, in my opinion, you can actually consider them on the borderline niche segment only. So do you need to buy this? If you're looking for a very creative fragrance, definitely go for this. If you want to train your nose in something which is really artistic, definitely go for this one. And if you are a lover of gourmand fragrances, if you love vanilla, if you love leather, definitely go for the Le Parfum version. So this one is a all year round fragrance. This one is actually occasion, and it is not a all year round fragrance. This is very much uh, To my opinion, this is very much on the, you can wear this in the winter days when it is chilly outside. So last segment of the video, let me tell you about the dry downs. So here I have both of them on the tester strip. This is the dry down for the EDT, this is the dry down for the Le Parfum. So I'm gonna smell the EDT first and tell you. Yes, so in the dry down of the EDT I can get a very faint flowery kind of smell. This is definitely coming from lavender or any other kind of a flower which they have used. I won't guess it. Now here I can also get a woody structure at the base. Yes. So if I smell the Le Parfum, now let me tell you what I can get from here. Oh yeah, this is totally vanillic. This is totally vanillic. I can get hints of leather here and vanilla. Yeah, very dominant, very sweet, but also, if you have tried that vanilla biscuits, vanilla flavored biscuits, then you can actually get that feeling here. Not that very sweet, very jammy vanilla, but that biscuity vanilla is here. That effect when you actually bite into vanilla biscuit, that effect over there in here. So to wrap up this conversation here, EDT is an all-rounder. Fahrenheit is for the colder months. EDT is definitely more versatile. Fahrenheit is a little less versatile, strictly for occasions where you are actually wanting to wear a fragrance which will project and make your presence felt. Now both of these fragrances which will actually make your presence felt, because I don't know if there has been so much of creativity like this, but definitely these are one of the best creations from the house of Dior, and sprayers on these are awesome. Here I want to mention another fragrance which is from 2015, which is Dior Homme Sport. If I tell you about the sprayer of this one, just notice. Okay, just notice the spray. Did you see the sprayer? It's so damn smooth. So the sprayers, all about the presentation and sprayer on Dior's. Very sorry about the dog barking. Actually, it's night time and everybody's sleeping, and I am making a review, so it's actually confused what I'm doing. So very sorry for the noise. So did you just notice the sprayer? It's beautiful sprayers. Dior uses beautiful sprayers in their perfumes. So I hope you enjoyed the review. If it was a little bit haphazard, if you want to see something else, and if you want me to do something like some improvement or anything more you want from me, or any other language you want me to speak, because I can speak Bengali. আমি খুব ভালো বাংলা বলতে পারি, আমি নিজে বাঙালি। কোনো रकम দ্বিধা ছাড়ा वीडियो नीचे कमेंट कर दो यदि बांग्लाते तुम्हारा रिव्यू चाहो। अगर आपको हिंदी में चाहिए तो वो भी बता दो, क्योंकि मुझे हिंदी बोलना बहुत अच्छे से आता है। सो आपको अगर हिंदी में वीडियो चाहिए वो भी बोल सकते हो। इफ़ यू ऑल्सो वॉन्ट me to continue the reviews in English, definitely do let me know. I'm open to everything. I will create separate playlists for all my videos. So signing off from Kolkata. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.